I posted a video earlier today and I said I'd have one out at night for you guys. We got to talk about the massive amount of fails to deliver on GameStop, as well as GMEU, which is GameStop's 2X daily ETF. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on, and at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a possible gem that I want to talk about. We've talked about it before. That is a short squeeze play that are fighting naked short sellers. Without further ado, guys, let's get into the video. Before we talk about all of the good stuff, we do have a stock that I want to cover, which is GOVX Labs. This is up 28% on the day. It's a penny stock. It's very cheap. It's trading at $1.21 after hours, and you can see that it recently gained momentum right here, coming all the way up to $1.40. And recently, insiders, June of 2025, have bought a major chunk in the company. Now, why is that? We're going to talk about why that is, but you can see also on the daily that we came up and we recaptured the 50 EMA, making our way possibly to the 200. I'm watching $1.62 as well as 210 on this play, but analysts are expecting something a little bit better than my expectations in the near term. They're expecting $8, $10.70, and $18, which is a 506% gain, 710% gain, and a 1,263% gain. Obviously, these plays are high risk, high reward. This company is a biotech company developing vaccines for serious viruses like Marburg, Lassa fever, and monkeypox. They also have a gene-based cancer treatment called Gedeptin using their unique MVA VLP technology. Now, their main cancer treatment is in early human trials, 1 out of 2, and has special orphan drug status because it treats rare cancer. Their vaccine projects are supported by NIH grants and show promise for pandemic preparedness, which is why I think institutions have been loading up on the company, and their technology creates strong immune responses and is more stable than other vaccines. They also recently received, and this is today, positive guidance from European regulators, which could speed up vaccine approvals in Europe. This is the main reason for the daily spike today, in my personal opinion, because they received positive guidance over there. Now, they also filed, this is a little bit of a flag, but the company, this is common in biotech companies or common in small caps who need to raise capital. They just raised money by selling 6.15 million units, each unit including 1 share plus 2 warrants, to fund ongoing research and clinical trials. Now, the company is not dead. They beat their last earnings. They got insiders buying and high analyst price targets, and they diluted a little bit right here. Now they have cash on standby. What share price is it going to say? Well, it doesn't necessarily say just yet. But what I can say as an investor from an investment standpoint, I would personally, if I were to invest, wait for the possible level where that says and try and buy at that level or sub that level. My prediction is probably around $1.10 to 95 cents at most, but that is what I am watching for with this company. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you think this one's a good one for you, they got some exciting things coming up, and possibly they may speed it up here. So again, I take these stocks if I like the company's financials, if I like what they're doing, or if they're helping people. And obviously, you can tell that this is what they're doing. Okay, moving on. We need to talk about something we haven't talked about in a while. GameStop's utilization via Ortex. We used to cover Ortex all the time. This is 2021 vibes. If you guys have been with the channel that long, honestly, shout out you guys. So much love. Utilization over on Ortex is now sitting at 80.73%, almost at 100%. What this means, if you are new to this, is basically how much percent of the float is shorted. So how much is left over? About 20% available shares to be shorted on GameStop, which normally when this goes up, the cost to borrow goes up, liquidity gets crunched. And this is one factor out of several that could lead to a major squeeze. So this is something to point out as well. Now, today we also saw a $45 million dark pool buy order in after hours. We also bounced off VWAP all day today. So we're seeing a lot of positive things and a lot of squeeze sort of ambiance, or whatever the word is that I'm thinking of. I can't think of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. But we're feeling that feeling again. Now, May 29th, 2025, we have a notional amount of over $12 million failed to deliver on GameStop which is crazy. Now, it's not just with GameStop, it's also with GMEU. From May 22nd, 23rd, 27th, 28th, we have major notional value failed to deliver on GameStop. Both of these plays I'm going to state right now. One, GameStop we talked about earlier in today's video. You can't make it up. Accumulation period for myself between today and July 2nd. It just so happens that the T+35 following the GameStop FTDs on May 29th would lead to July 3rd. Okay, so at this point, we might see massive coverage, which would follow this exact bars pattern, the candle pattern that we have lined up with the cycles, or we could see them cover earlier. Again, this is why cycles play inverse. This is why cycles play out early. It's because, one, they obviously don't want you to understand the cycle. They don't want you to time it properly. And two, they can cover and, move these baskets around, move these fails around to fit their liking, route things to fit their liking. All we know is in this time period, before this time period, we expect to see a pop. Same thing goes for GMEU, which is actually earlier than that period, which is interesting, right? How this is going to line up, well, it might make an earlier cycle for GameStop. Is that 100%? No, but very likely. And I'm not telling people to go out there and buy GMEU because I don't want to advocate for that. But we can see that it's seeing similar data, and it was up 9.72% today as GameStop was up 5%. So GMEU could see some massive price swings in the near term. I wanted to cover that as well. Now, GameStop, we have an article that was dropped. GameStop to pay $4.5 million over alleged privacy violations involving Facebook data sharing. Guys, I'll tell you right now, GameStop was accused of falsely advertising instant digital access to a game bundle, but failing to deliver access immediately. So speaking of FTDs, they did this. I'm just going to state right now, who cares? As an investor of the stock, don't care about this. They got fined $4 million to settle the charges. I really don't think it's a big deal. It's not going to affect the share price at all. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I mean, the company's raising $2-3 billion like it's a drop in the bucket, and they just paid a $4.5 million fine. It's like stopping at Wendy's. Okay, so just disregard this. I also wanted to talk about possibly a little bit of tin before I give you this play at the end. The stars are aligning is something that Chewy just posted, and then the day after, GameStop posted the Power to the Players arcade or whatever, push to start arcade with the Orion's belt on the top of the stars aligning, right? It seems as if they're all coming together for something. Another thing, a little bit of tin, people are calling out that inside the arcade shows the same floor design at AMC as it has at AMC theaters, which, guys, we could be reading too much into this, but at the same time, we're seeing that the company themselves are either feeding into this, baiting us. Honestly, yeah, no, it's not even that the case. It's not even the case that people are crazy for digging into this. It's the case that Ryan Cohen, Roaring Kitty posted things years ago that called out what's happening today, which is just disgusting. It shows the market's scripted. And I don't think it's too much to dig into as far as pure speculation on a merger with AMC or this being the Kansas City Shuffle. That is up for your interpretation. I assume most people who hold GameStop hold AMC, vice versa. I'll leave it at that. GNS. We talked about this before. It came above the 50. It's holding the 50. This is a short squeeze play that we have caught before when it ran 600%. But they recently purchased Bitcoin, and they are going to continuously purchase Bitcoin. But now Fidelity is blocking buy orders on the stock, and the company right here is expecting to file a lawsuit in the coming weeks or the coming days now, right, against naked short selling. So I want to put this one on your radar, keep this on your radar. Overall, guys, this is the night video. If you haven't seen the daytime video, make sure to go watch it right here, covering a little bit of the tin, kind of more of a relaxed video for this morning as well as tonight. Kind of just prepare you guys. As far as I want to cover a couple things. One, do I cover other plays? Is this an investment channel? Yes, absolutely. When GameStop doesn't have all of the eyes on it, things are sideways trading, we have covered several other plays. We make money on big stocks like Nvidia, Tesla. I call out amazing long-term plays. Like I've called out Riot very, very early when it was at $3. I've called out Celsius, Elf, all of these plays, right? We do make money on the side. So if you have side cash and you want to learn investing and you want to trade, make sure to get in my Discord. There's a top link in the description. And yes, we will cover more plays here on the channel. So subscribe. It's not going to only be about GameStop and AMC. That is just something that I want to point out there. Secondly, guys, if you're going to come back to my videos every single day, just don't leave hate comments. I mean, it's kind of sad that you're coming to watch my channel, but you're bitching down in the comment section. You got to have something better to do with your day. That is it, guys. Make sure to join the Discord, linked in the description. Come make money with us. Come join investors, like-minded investors who want to become financially free like yourselves. And we have tons of benefits in there. That is it. I love you all. God bless. Lottery Stocks out.